so this is getting ridiculous. I'm sure you're all going to be in the same boat, but I've completely run out of room and my living room is no longer my own. I have plants everywhere, even on the table. That's podcasting HQ. And my little bookcase, and I've even got plants up there, and I mean they're everywhere. I've put a tray out into the polytunnel and I've noticed, thank you Scooby, and I've noticed that there is some slug activity out there. So before I put anything else out into the polytunnel, I'm going to be making some slug juice, for want of a better word. Come on and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so for this, all you need is 1 cup of lukewarm water. I'll give you the source for this recipe in just a minute. 2 tablespoons of flour. Should use up the end of my packet nicely, almost. So 2 tablespoons of flour, right? Plump that in. Plump, technical word. 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of yeast. Right? Put them all in. Give it a good old mix. Now this recipe I got from a channel called 3 Hats and a Plot, because they sussed out that although we've all been told for our slug traps to use beer, it's not the alcohol they're attracted to, it's the yeast. Yeah, doesn't that look enticing? If you were a slug, you'd jump into that, wouldn't you? Cool. Actually smells quite nice. So there we have it, and again that is from the channel. I've written it down, hang on. 3 Hats and a Plot. I don't want to claim that I made this up. I'm going to leave it for an hour. They say leave it for an hour, thereabouts, and then share it amongst your traps. Now they put a trap down for every square metre. I'm going to be trying it out first in the polytunnel because my chitting seeds just decided to scare the chit out of me. Many times have I made that joke. Anyway, I'm going to try it in the polytunnel first because, like I say, I've just put a tray of plants out and I know some of the brassicas, I can't remember which ones that I have out there. They're getting attacked already. There's not like drastic signs of them yet, just a couple of plants have obviously been munched. So I'm going to leave it for an hour. I think it gives me enough time to walk the dog. When I come back, I'm going to put it in something. I'll find some tubs or something that I can put it in and dot it all around the polytunnel. So we'll be back in about an hour. Right, this is where I want to put it, because you see here, look, that was grown so well. That would have been a calabrese and it's just gone. I've got a couple that have obviously been attacked. That's one. Let me see. Here's another one. What's this? Oops. Another calabrese. And here, look, another calabrese. I like them. I was kind of hoping that one might come back. I'm so optimistic. That one's been munched as well. I'm going to pop that over here because what I was thinking, I found this in the garden, like an old measuring thing, 1 cup. So I thought if I used that and plunked it in there, they won't be able to resist. I don't think they'll mind the bits of soil. So, tripping up over everything in here. That's going in there. I've got a couple of wee things down there. And I've got, what is this anyway? Oh, more calabrese. Okay, I've sown quite a lot. I know that's garlic. That's sunflowers and sweet peas. And I think some of this is, yeah, it's a Felderkraut cabbage. So is that. Got some kohlrabi. That's calabrese doing very well. So it's a mix of things. So I'm going to leave that in there and we'll see if we catch anything by the morning. Now over here, this is pathetic. This is meant to be lobelia and it's just dying off. This is foxglove. Some of them are doing not too bad. This is my coriander, which I'm quite pleased with. Now here we have my blueberry and elder cuttings, and here's the ones that I brought out today. I'm not sure if they'll survive, but then again it's kohlrabi and more calabrese, and they seem to be doing okay in here in the temperatures. I'll put that in here. I might actually go and make up another batch so I can top these things up so they're a bit fuller. I think I will. But that's the idea anyway. I think there's enough in there to drown, isn't it? If it just a bit at an angle because of the chair, but I think that would drown it. We'll check it in the morning and see how this sludge does. Is there something in there? Oh, it's hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah, it's just dirt. Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, I haven't caught anything yet. Right, so I've got one there. I've got one there. And one there. Okay, so full disclosure, everything I just showed you, I filmed about 3 or 4 days ago. And I kept coming out and checking the traps and nothing. I refilled them, still nothing. And I thought, well, maybe that's good and bad. Maybe it means I don't have slugs in polytunnel. And I thought, well, that's got to be a good sign. Then I put my marigolds out. And when I checked them, there was very definite trails of something slimy. So I thought, right, yeah, buggers, yeah, I'm putting another trap down. Made up double batch yesterday, put it out, came out today, and all I seem to be catching is flies. Not one slug. I've got it in my lettuce tray because I know they've had some attack. Nothing too drastic yet, but I've still got time to put more out. But all I'm getting is flies. So I didn't want to leave the video just putting the trap out and leaving it at that. I wanted to let you know, yes, I've tried it and I'm not getting results. And I know Ali from My Rusty Garden, I know what I said to you, try this. Let me know if you've got results, pal, because I haven't. I've been telling everybody to do it. I'm not going to go full confessional there because I've been telling everybody to do it. And I mean, nobody's come back and told me it didn't work for them, but it hasn't worked for me. So I just wanted to be completely honest and let you know that's how it turned out. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, you take care of yourself.